Welcome. It's time to practice together to keep our fascia healthy. As you might know, there are different ways to train fascia. And today I'd like to show you and practice together with you some techniques from the area of what we call targeted release. And in targeted release, we are using pressure for longer periods of time on our fascia structure, because we know that one of the properties of fascia is that it can be molded. And through that molding, we are releasing tensions, we are releasing fascia that has been glued, stuck together, storing some physical but also some emotional tensions. So some ways to do that is by using props. You can also get yourself a nice deep tissue massage, but since I want to show you a few things that you can do yourself, I would like to show you a few ways, a few props that you can put that pressure on your body, and then we're ready to go. So one very classical way these days is to buy yourself a fascia roll that you can find in many sports shops. This one is quite huge, quite big, and because of the large surface, that one works quite well for areas like the back or the outside of our thighs. It doesn't work as well if we try to be very precise and go into smaller spots in the body, but it's a nice one to have. If you don't want to invest that money, or you feel it's going to lie around anyway, maybe think about buying yourself one of those swimming foam rolls and just cut it. It's a very cheap and also effective option. It's light, you can travel with it. I like that very much. Something that we'll be using today quite a bit is what we call a myofascia ball. This one here is a bit spiky, but there is no need for that. It just needs to be not very soft, just giving in a little bit. So that one you can buy. You can also buy fascia balls which are a little bit more flat on the surface, not having really those spikes, but more just some bumps. That works fine too. And something that I made myself again here is I was using some tennis balls. Oh, this one is running away. And I was cutting an old tie of mine, and I would put them together and put a knot in between. So now I have those two balls that can be moved, but not separated completely. This one, it doesn't matter. This is just the way I did it. And that one rolls up and down the spine without pushing onto the bones very nicely. And you can also use one of them, a tennis ball or a golf ball, if you want to go into more of those little painful spots that we will find today together. So that's it. That would be just a small introduction to some of the ways that you can use props. And now we're ready to start practicing. So find yourself a spot. You can roll out your mat or just go towards the floor. Make sure you have a round surface, a ball ready. And if you have a fascia roll, I will give you some indications when you can switch to the fascia roll. Let's get started.